still is, forming steady hearts in unsteady times, with Pastor John L. Widdifield.
Your heart shall be steadfast, trusting in the Lord. Psalm 112:7. The steady life does not begin in strength. The steady life begins in placement. The heart that is not anchored will move with whatever presses against it. It will not resist it. And not because it agrees with it, but because it has no center from which to stand. This is why Scripture does not first call for action. It first calls for trust. Be still and know. Trust is placement. It is the quiet decision of where the weight of the soul will rest. A steadfast heart is not a loud heart. It does not announce itself. It does not prove itself. It simply does not move when it is pressed. There is a difference between reacting and being moved. Reaction is immediate. Movement is internal. A man may appear very still and yet be deeply unsettled. Another man may be surrounded by noise and yet remain entirely unmoved by it. The question is not what surrounds you. The question is what holds you. Trust fixes the soul in place. It does not remove difficulty from life. It removes drift from life. The unstable heart is always negotiating with its surroundings. It is always recalibrating to what the truth of the day is. It is always adjusting itself to the latest pressure applied to it. But the steadfast heart has already settled the matter. It is not waiting to see how things unfold before deciding where it stands. It has already stood. This is not stubbornness. It's not rigidity. It is alignment with something higher, something true. The soul rests where it has found something that does not shift out from under it. And once it has found that bedrock, it no longer needs to. There is a constant movement in the world today, a subtle expectation that everything must remain adjustable. Positions must be softened. Convictions must evolve. Stability is treated as resistance rather than strength. This produces a kind of internal instability that few people recognize in the modern world. People begin to measure themselves by adaptability rather than truth. They become fluent in adjustment, but completely unfamiliar with steadiness. What cannot be moved begins to feel unnatural to them. So the pressure is not always to abandon what is true, but to keep it provisional. Hold it loosely. Leave space for revision. This creates a life that is always in motion, never in place. The result is not growth. The result is drift. A steady life does not reject movement. It rejects unnecessary movement. It does not harden itself against reality. It simply refuses to be reshaped by every passing force. There is a quiet strength in not moving. It is not seen as strength, but it is. The heart that trusts does not move.